Well, before we get into your new single, here at Bionic Buzz, we are all about people's passion. I wonder where your passion for performing and music kind of came from. Was it a certain album you heard, a live performance, or something that was natural if you were growing up in Ohio?
So in Ohio, I was a competitive figure skater growing up, and that was like my way of performing. I've always loved to perform, but I spent all my time at the rink, and that was my passion. Unfortunately, I hurt my knees, so I had to get off the ice. But I'd always loved to sing and wanted to try theater, so I signed up for a summer camp, a theater summer camp, and here I am today. So
Very
I'm a
cool.
firm believer in the fact that like if one door closes, another opens, and everything happens for a reason. So I'm
Oh
grateful
yeah,
to that.
absolutely. Well, before you moved to LA, though, you did get to perform the national anthem at a Cleveland Indians game. That must have been
Did.
amazing. Like, I mean, how'd you get through the nerves in that in front of that many people? You know.
You know what? Honestly, I wasn't nervous. I think my mom was carrying the nerves, but I wasn't nervous. I was like, all right. I stepped out there. The hard part about performing in a stadium like that is just the reverb and the delay. So it's kind of hard to like stay on
Oh
track. But
yeah.
I mean, it was fun. It was fun. I love it.
Very cool. All right. Well, I want to know about your journey first. So, okay, you moved from Ohio and you're in LA now, and you're also an actress now too. Talk about the journey of traveling and how's you feeling in LA.
Totally. So I've been traveling back and forth. I've officially lived in LA since last July. I
Mhm.
mean, minus the couple months I was home for quarantining. I quarantined in Ohio with my
Yeah.
family. But I had traveled back and forth. I've done a lot of independent films around the Midwest and some TV things, and just traveling back and forth to kind of establish myself here in LA and make connections and meet friends and do showcases and workshops and stuff. So that when I moved out here, I had friends in the building that I lived in. I had my acting coaches, the classes that I wanted to do, and I kind of just set everything up. So it was great on the acting front. And then for music, I actually work on my music primarily in Nashville. I have a
Oh,
great
cool.
music producer that I work with down there, and we've got a great working relationship. We've been working together for about 3 years, 3.5, almost four
That
years,
seems to be
which
the
is
new hub now.
great.
Every musician I interview now, they either kind of in and out of Nashville, or they have a songwriting partner in Nashville or something. So I guess that's like the music mecca now.
I know Nashville has some of the most amazing songwriters. Just, I mean, musicians in general. Like it's the coolest city. I love it so much. But yeah, like I can relate to that completely because I found my great group of songwriters that I co-write with and with my music producer as well. And I mean, hey, when you find something that works for you and it's really good and you get what you want and everybody's happy, then I mean, it's great. You can't ask for anything more, right?
Yeah. So you just released a new single called "Dance in the Garden." It's a great song, and it's a very touching tribute to your brother Connor, who I guess the video is about autism, awareness, and your brother is on the spectrum. Talk about who did you write this song with? I mean, I'm sure lyrically it came very natural for you.
Yeah. So I wrote this song with my music producer, Matt Wilder, and Tom Worth. And I actually wrote it like 2 years ago, over 2 years ago for the first time, but it's been rewritten 6 times since then because
Wow.
I wanted it to be this empowering, inspiring anthem for Connor.
Hmm.
And he loves to dance, so it had to have a good beat. I wanted the lyrics to make perfect sense and just, really bring awareness and spread love and start a conversation about, the perspective that some people have on the special needs community. And it's really important to kind of bring awareness to that. And, you know, through my music, I just want to be able to create a platform where those type of conversations can happen. And I want to promote positivity and inclusivity through my music and just as an artist. And, this I growing up with a sibling with special needs, individuals that have special needs just have a really special place in my heart. And I any way that I can help or be of service to that and just raise awareness and spread love and kindness and touch on the stigmas that are, out there about the special needs community to just educate people and help them learn. Because I feel like Connor, my brother, just spreads so much love and happiness through his eyes and his smile. And he's he's quite
Yeah.
the entertainer. He's quite the entertainer. He loves attention, loves making friends. And I mean, that's really, what it's all about, right? And
Yeah.
growing up in, you know, having a sibling with special needs. I mean, there's the good and the bad, right? I mean, um, especially in public too, like if we went to the grocery store or the mall and Connor got excited about something and had like a little outburst or a squeal, you know, people would kind of turn their heads and be confused. So I just really want to raise awareness and normalize, you know, like we are all human beings, and no matter where you are in the spectrum, your life is important and you are loved, and just spread, you know, positivity, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, the music video must have been fun to shoot with him in there. You know,
yeah,
he had this amazing setting and these flowers behind you and the bubbles, and he's dancing.
yeah.
He just
Didn't
has
he
the biggest
shine?
smile
Oh
on
my
his
God.
face. You know.
Superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And Connor, he's like, I'm gonna be on TV. He was so excited about it. He's like, when's Dance in the Garden out yet? And I'm like, soon, super soon. So we had to he's super excited that it's out now, and that we got to shoot with a couple of his friends, and a couple of my friends helped out. And it it was really cool to see Connor and these kids just in their element, and to see how much music and a good feel and a good beat to a song can really, you know, change someone's mood, or, you know, make them feel good, you know. And I think that music in itself is its own language, and it's a universal language. It doesn't matter if, you know, it's in the language that you like, language that you know, but you, if you feel it and there's a good beat and it makes you move or feel something, then I mean, that's one really cool creative way to express yourself,
Yeah.
especially, you know, when some people are nonverbal or have trouble expressing themselves or their thoughts or their feelings. Music is a really great way to help with that.
Oh, absolutely. I had a speech impediment growing up, but music spoke to me that way, and I was able to express myself through the music that I listened
Wow.
to and liked. So it was great. I think you just performed this song right at an Autism Speaks event in Cleveland, or am I wrong about that? Or
Yeah, I actually was collaborating with Autism Speaks in Cleveland on the release, and they were so great and amazing for helping me promote the song. And I think that we helped each other both out
oh,
for the
cool.
release of that. You know, it was great. They played the music video in their virtual walk. They were doing. I mean, obviously this year it's crazy.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
all had to kind of refigure out everything, especially for nonprofits and how to raise money, especially for an organization as amazing as Autism Speaks. So I was just super happy to be a part of it. I performed Roar by Katy Perry live, and then we showed the music video on the walk as well. So
Ah,
that was
that's
really
so
fun.
cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, where can people stay up to date, website, social media wise, with you and all the different charities you work with? You know.
Yeah. So all of my information is on my website, and links to press and the music videos and social media and stuff. So that is QuinnL'Esperance.com. And you can find me on all platforms for my music on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. And yeah.
Very nice. Well, thank you. Take your time to talk to me, and we'll talk down the road when you have new music out or a movie, even. You know.
Totally. Yeah, Stephen, thank you so much for having me. This was great.